How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about the Tesla stock and the overall stock market. We're going to go over a look at exactly some important news that came out for Tesla, more positive news that came out for Tesla. We're also going to go over what to expect for Tesla and the overall stock market for the next few days. We have interest rate hikes coming up on Wednesday. Are we going to get a surprise? What are some key price point levers to watch? And we also going to go over and digest some of the price action that we saw today, which unfortunately was an aggressive sell-off. So make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be talking about all this important information in this video coming up. As you can see over here, we have Tesla stock sitting at $647.21, down 7.1%. We had an aggressive sell-off. We had an hopeful rally that happened after the hours on Friday when Tesla announced that they're going to potentially be doing a 3-to-1 stock split. Unfortunately, it did not follow through till Monday. As you can see, we went below the support area that we're watching, which is around $700, and unfortunately, we closed below even the $650 price point level. So Tesla year to date basically down 46.06%. When you compare Tesla to the overall stock market, as you can see, we are seeing an over-the-board decline in the majority of the stocks in the stock market. We have Amazon that recently completed a stock split, down more than 5%. Google that has an upcoming stock split, down more than 4%. Microsoft down more than 4%. Apple down more than 3%. So literally almost all of the stock market went down today. This is mainly due to the inflation data that we got on Friday. We hit all-time highs since 1981, and unfortunately, the Fed is going to potentially be more aggressive when it comes to raising interest rates. So far, they have been raising interest rates 50 basis points, and it did not work, unfortunately. So that means they have to be more aggressive in the upcoming rate hikes that we're going to be getting in the future. So let's go over and look at some of the price action that we're seeing with Tesla stock. Tesla is one of those stocks that sold off a little bit more aggressive compared to other stocks. It's down more than 7%. We're looking at a key price point level of around $600 to $700 price point level over here. Unfortunately, we broke down below $700, and we're sitting at a key price point level of close to $650. And if we continue to decline, we might test the lows over here, which is around $620. So not only are we seeing an aggressive sell-off with Tesla over stock market, Bitcoin is also crashing aggressively to the downside. So when you look at Bitcoin price action, is down more than 16%. It's getting closer to $20,000. The lows that were made a few hours ago was around 21,924. And we're seeing across the board everything just being in a bear market. Let's go over and look at the overall stock market too. We're officially in a bear market. We're expecting a huge move to happen for Tesla, the overall stock market. Unfortunately, we got the huge move to the downside based off of the nasty inflation data that we got on Friday. So the overall market, we're watching it. It was getting close to testing, 415 a few days ago. We rejected that. We gapped it down ahead of the announcement coming into Friday. On Friday, when we got the announcement, we had this huge drop that happened. And unfortunately, on Monday, we broke below the support area that we were watching last week, which is around 380. And right now, we're sitting between 375 and 365. So another key price point level to watch on the downside for the overall stock market is around 365. This could potentially be the support if we continue to drop. And as you can see, also the volume has also been increasing significantly, which is not a good sign. But hopefully, if we actually find a bottom out within the next 2 days, once we get some form of a decision when it comes to the rate hikes coming up on Wednesday, if we don't get any kind of a surprise, anything like that, we might potentially see some form of a bounce pretty soon. So we're expecting a 50 basis point hike coming up on Wednesday, but the Fed might potentially be doing a 75 basis point hike, which could be a big surprise for the overall stock market. So let's go over and talk about some of the important news that we got for Tesla. We got some more positive news. Unfortunately, this was not the day to get these positive news, even though, as you can see, some of the headlines that we got, this analyst picks a bad day to upgrade Tesla stock. So an analyst came out, upgraded Tesla. If it was like a normal day, we don't see any kind of extreme volatility, Tesla stock might have actually gone up pretty well. We also got some pretty important news that came out from Australia, right? So Tesla is expanding to Australia. They start selling their vehicles. we got some pretty great news that the demand is super high in Australia. So as you can see, they had to actually postpone some of the dates that people can actually order these vehicles because the demand was so high. And Elon Musk was also tweeted saying that we're working on accelerating the RHD Model Y production. Didn't expect demand to be so high. So the demand is there for Tesla vehicles around the world. The only problem that's really having a big issue is, of course, supply chain issues, production issues. We also had some other news that Tesla is considering Canada, Mexico for a new factory site. So we got a few weeks ago, we talked about that they might be considering Indonesia for a factory, to build a factory over there, another gigafactory over there. But right now, as you can see, Tesla is considering other sites close to the US, which is Canada and Mexico. So that is a pretty interesting headline that came out for Tesla stock. But now let's go over and look at exactly what to expect for Tesla stock for tomorrow. So tomorrow's gonna be Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be when we get the rate hikes coming up. So if investors are feeling shaky, if you don't get any kind of even positive news or any kind of a bounce that happened on the overall stock market, we might test some of the lows that we got over here, which is around 620. This was the lows that we got a few weeks ago when we got this aggressive sell-off that happened in spite of Elon Musk selling shares and lockdowns happening in a gigafactory, etc. But as you can see, 620 is close to a 647 that we could test it potentially. But if we bounce, this is a key price point support level that we watch, which is around 650. If we bounce, we could stay in between 700 to 650 price point level going into Wednesday when we get the interest rate hikes at around 2 p.m. So that is going to be the key price point level to watch out for Tesla going into tomorrow. So for the overall market, this is going to be the leader when it comes to it. We are officially in a bear market. We're down more than 20% year to date, unfortunately. So when you look at it right now, it does not look attractive. We don't have any kind of a good reason for us to bounce because there's still more uncertainty going into Wednesday. So there might be a little more pain ahead. But if we decide to get a surprise, if we get any kind of a bounce, we might potentially retest the 380, which is more optimistic. But if we do not get that, we might consolidate tomorrow and just stay in between the 370 to 375. And if we aggressively sell off and we get all this aggressive volume coming in tomorrow too, we might test around 670 to 660, 365, 370 to 365. So mark these key price point levels going into tomorrow. So but let me know in the comments below, what do you think about the price action that we're seeing so far? We're expecting these kind of huge moves to happen based off of the data that we were gonna get from the April-May CPI data, and we got this huge moves. Unfortunately, it was to the downside. It was a big surprise. But let me know what you think about all this price action. Let me know if you're buying the massive dip. We are in officially bear territory. So let me know in the comments below what you are doing right now. But I'll love to hear your opinion. But of course, to let me know, also make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell if you're new. If you want free stocks, so check out the links in the description box below. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.